just a random fangirl, and welcome back to my channel! So, this time we'll be reacting to Nana, episode number 10, and it's been a while. I am so sorry, I just had a lot going on in my life, and I know that it seems like that is always the case, but anyway, yeah, so last episode we had a lot of more interactions between Nana and Hachi, you know, how their lives are going, with all of the added backstory that we got in the earlier episodes. I think that it's really great because we know a lot of the characters, so their decisions, their just the way that they process and that they think makes a lot more sense. And yeah, oh my god, what is his name? Oh my god, I totally forgot his name. I think that I might have blocked out his name. Shoji. Sorry. Shoji keeps being okay, I guess, which is really weird for me because he was such a red flag in those first episodes. Except the first episode, maybe the first two, I think he was also kind of okay in those. But then, I don't know, I just started seeing red flags all around, and but he's been kind of nice and kind of okay, so maybe I jumped the gun too soon. Maybe I like him, you know, who knows. And also last episode we got Nobu back. He actually is here in Tokyo as well because he wants to play for Nana, and you know what, that makes a lot of sense. And we got a little bit of performance late in the night in the apartment, which is great. Hachi was really excited and into it, and I don't know, I love these episodes, but whenever the narration of the intro and the outro starts, it feels so melancholic. So it just always makes me wonder what's going to happen in the future when the narration is going on, you know? Because I don't know, but there's a lot of questions, and I think that they will be answered in time. But yeah, I am just super excited to be diving into this new episode and to see just what the story progresses and what's going to happen next. So yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is going to be a highlighted reaction. But if you want to catch the full-length, uncut, unedited reaction, I am going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. We are a bunch of episodes ahead in there as well. I think that that's it. So without further ado, let's just jump into this reaction, shall we? Okay. What happened? I don't know about that. Really? Ageless woman. Really? Honey.
でも707号室はろくなことがないって。だからきっと殺人事件があったんだよ。あんただ寝ろ。
Yeah, that makes sense.
私なんか怒られるようなこと言った？僕こんな間近で見たの初めて。
That must be exacting. Yeah.
これにドラムとベースのリズム隊が加わればもっとすげえんだぜ。二人じゃバンドとは言えないしな。早く新しいメンバー見つけてちゃんとしたライブがやりたいぜ。
Yeah. Are you going to hold auditions or something?
私がドラムとか叩けたらな。タンバリンならちょっと自信あるんだけど。
タンバリン？
よくカラオケ屋にあるじゃん。輪っかだけのやつ。得意なの。
じゃあ意外とリズム感いいんだ。
意外？
でも本当はドラムはやっさんにやってほしいんだけどね。あんな腕
Yeah.
の立つドラマそうそう見つかんねえよ。
ヤスさんってヤス？そっか、ヤスってドラマーなんだ。ヤスも東京に出てくればいいのにね。
でもやっさんには仕事があるし、
Yeah.
バンドで
It's
プロ目指すなんて
complicated.
博打な人生嫌とか言ってたし。
博打？
あんななりして法廷に立つ方がよっぽど博打だと思うんだけどね。俺
ねえナナ、寝ちゃった？
うん。
何それ、起きてるじゃない。
寝言だよ。
なんだかドキドキして眠れないね。
そんなに怖いか幽霊が。
違うよ。そういうドキドキじゃなくて。
期待させて悪いけど、私女を犯す趣味はないから。
そういうドキドキでもなくて。
うるせえな、もう。眠れねえじゃん。追い出すぞ。
I love their relationship.
ねえナナ、バンド
Honey.
の新メンバーにタンバリンはいらない？
いらない。
こんなドキドキは生まれて初めてかもしれない。
Couples of coming of age young couples but not as young, like around the 20s, you know, that age where you are maybe starting college or you are started working, you know, that weird age where nobody seems to be on the same exact page. That is always such a hard moment for you to be in a relationship with someone, because you're young and you're going to make mistakes, because more often than not you don't have a lot of experience actually seriously dating. Like, it's the first serious relationship or one of the first serious relationships that you'd have, probably. So it is hard because, yeah, okay, relationships are about compromise, are about doing stuff for the person that you love, but they are also about not letting yourself go and not stop doing the things that you love just because you are with someone else. So I really get it. I can't believe that I am agreeing with Shoji in some things, but yeah, not in all the things that he said, because I don't think that Nana expects him, I mean, like, yeah, he expects him to make time for her, and I think that's just basic. Her love language seems to be quality time. So yeah. She seems to be a really affectionate person, and she's like a dog. So yeah, quality time. And I know that it's hard and that he's in a hard position because, yeah, he didn't ask her for her to come. So I get why that maybe potentially could fester into problems later on, into resentment, because he didn't technically ask for this, but they are in a relationship and he can't possibly expect her to be okay with having a long distance relationship forever, when one of the things that she really wants to do is be with him. Yeah, he may not have the same aspirations that he has, and she may not have clear what she wants to do and her passions, and that is okay. The 20s are for you to experience, to really get an understanding of who you are and what you want to do. So it's just tough all around, because I get it. Shoji is making time, because I see it. I see him making an effort. I do. I may not like him always, and it may not be the same time that you would want to receive, but Nana is really having an easier life, easier in terms of time, because she is working pretty much relaxing work, and she's living with her roommate, so she doesn't have to really worry about the rent, and she's not really planning on going to school, so she doesn't have to worry about saving up. So she is in a really different place than Shoji is. So I get it. Shoji is making time, and I know how that feels, because I've ended relationships because I don't have enough time to dedicate to them in those moments in time. So yeah, it happens. Sometimes, even if you really love someone, you just don't have the energy or the time. It's really just not the best time. So I get it, and I see that he's making an effort. So yeah, I understand it, but I also think that it's pretty rough to just blame Nana for everything going wrong in the relationship, because he's not perfect either. So yeah, she demands a lot of attention like a puppy. We've made that comparison before. But he should know that about her right now, and I just can't help but get the feeling that he is with her despite all of those quirks and attributes that she has, and not because of them. And sure, you don't have to love everything about someone, but it just feels like he's putting up with her and just standing her. I mean, like, standing being with her. Like, I don't, like, yeah, they have this complicity that I really, really enjoy, but a lot of the time feels like an obligation to him. And I'm not really sure if I'm reading way too much into it, but I don't know, I can't help but feeling like that. And maybe it's just that this is not the time for him to be focusing on a relationship. Maybe he should realize that, because everything that he does always brings Nana into a spiral. And I am not saying that Nana is perfect. I mean, like, Hachi is perfect and she makes no mistakes, because no, she can be pretty selfish. She can be oblivious to other people's feelings, and she can be really self-centered for what we've seen, but she means well. She is learning. She feels bad when things like this happen. It really, really, really messes her up, and she is dealing with a lot of unresolved trauma and issues and baggage, and she's still trying to put up a brave face. And maybe it would be better if they could sit down and have a serious talk about the things that they want in life, and the places that they are in life, and the things that they expect in the relationship, and actually, figure out if they want to be together, or the adjustments. Because I don't think that it's selfish of Nana to want to spend more time with him. Like, I also really, 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 I really, really, really understand, because my one of my love languages is also quality time, so I really understand it. With my last boyfriend, I spent a lot of my time with him studying or doing homework, or just just doing our own things, but together. It's not perfect, it doesn't always work, but maybe they could try something like that. I don't know. Maybe she should try to make an effort. But I just, it's complicated, and they are young, so they are bound to make mistakes, and it is complicated. It is. Relationships at any age can get really messy, but especially at this age where you're just really starting to get serious, they are really messy. So, and more when you don't know what you want for life, you want in your life. Like, it's just so messy. Sorry, I know that I just ramble on a lot of points and things, but this show makes me feel so many things, and ADHD, so I could go on talking about a theme that I am interested in forever, but if I don't say it in the moment that I want to say it, I forget it in the next 5 minutes. So yeah, I don't know if any of that had like, I don't know if I communicated well enough what I was trying to say, but yeah, I get it. And they are both like struggling, and I just feel for both of them, because both of them make good points, and Nana should not be feeling so bad about the things that she does all of the time. That's what really gets to me, because yeah, texts, for example, like, yeah, when that happens, you do feel bad because you are taking things for granted, but that happens to everyone, not just Nana. It can happen in any relationship, and when you notice it, then you just have a talk, or you start doing things differently. There's just a bunch of options. So I really hate seeing Nana so down, because she's such a happy person, and I don't mean to say that she's bound to be happy all of the time, and she really tends to get melancholic, so that is really interesting as well. But yeah, I just wish that I could hold her in my arms and hug her and tell her that everything is going to be fine, and that she doesn't need to blame herself for everything. She could do better, yeah, but sure, you could do better as well. Like, yeah.
って人手不足だってこの店。
And that's what happens, babe.
遠藤
What
君
can I tell you?
今日から新しいバイトの子が入ることになったから。
Wow.
教えてやってくれ。
Yeah,
はい。
you were just thinking about
し
that.
かも可愛いぞ。遠藤庄司です。よろしく。
She's so little.
川村幸子です。よろしくお願いします。
Yeah, same.
ビトンとかプラダ好き？
Well, shit, I am kind of
別に
worried
バンドの
now
メンバーの
about
募集
that.
に履歴書とかい
Don't
ら
tell
ない
me
ん
the
だけど
whole
何
Sachika
度も
thing
ね
was for
そうな
shadowing.
の？でも一応書いてもらった方がいろいろ分かっていいかと思ったんだけど。
こんな紙切れ1枚で人間の何がわかるっつんだよ。
Fair enough.
何すんの？
とりあえずやる気と実力のほどを見せてくんないかな。
Oh, she's so pretty.
かっこいい。
Yeah.
何してんのかで。
Okay, let's see how this works out. Okay.
じゃあ一曲合わせてみる？
でも新一くんはナナたちの曲知らないし。
スコア見りゃできるだろ？
そうですね。
I am learning piano, so that just impresses me so much that you can get it so fast.
はい、やってみます。
Okay, well, he seems sure. The intro. The opening. Okay, I'm so excited for this. Well, it sounds good. I think we have a possible winner. It's coming together! Yeah!
なんか息がぴったり合ってる感じ。
Yeah!
やるじゃない美少年。見かけ倒しじゃなくてよかった。
Is he reminding them of Ren?
何？
I think that's a good sign. I mean, apart for the feelings, but...
バンドに入ってくれる？
はい、喜んで。僕もナナさんの歌声とノブさんのギターにしびれました。
ただやるからには一つ条件があるの。
Okay.
約束できないなら今のうちに辞退して。レーンを越えてね、シン。
I love that! I am so hyped!
もちろんそのつもりです。
That is great, that is great, that is great! Strive for greatness!
ね、こんなに早くいいベーシストが見つかって、しかも美少年。誰のお宝？
お手柄って。
そんなに欲しいか、ご褒美が。
I mean, she did a good job.
ポイ捨てしちゃダメ。もう。
サンキューハチコ。
I could be okay with that happening. Like, oh my god, I kind of ship it.
なんだよ、キスぐらいで大げさな。少女じゃあるまいし。
変わんねえなお前。
私少女以外の人とキスし
Well, I mean, well, it's complicated.
た。よかった間に合った。
降りる駅まで同じじゃねえだろうな、幸子。
I am going to guess that they are.
遠藤さんはどこで降りるんですか
3個目だけど、川村さんは。
Sachiko.
？2個目です。
Okay.
ああ、駅からの道は一人で大丈夫？
はい。駅の真ん前のマンションだから。
そっか。じゃあ安心かな。
ありがとうございます。優しいんですね。遠藤さんって。
I don't know. Maybe I should be worrying about this.
可愛いじゃねえか、幸子。バーチャル幸子とだいぶキャラが違うぞ。やばい。なるべく関わらないようにしよう。
Yeah. But that will be hard because you're working together. Maybe just make her know that you have a girlfriend?
楽しかったな。
Again?
暴れんな、寒いだろ。
I mean, I could be blushing as well.
真ん中からこっちは来ちゃダメだからね。
誰のベッドだよ。嫌なら床で寝ろ。うる。
She's so flushed. You're so precious.
私のナナへの憧れはかなり恋に似ていたと思います。
Huh.
少しも大人になんかなれないのに。
I was not expecting that kiss, like, at all. But you know what? I kind of ship it. I mean, like, you know, it would make sense. I would be definitely happy about the story taking that turn. Like, you know, she said it herself. Those feelings were quite like falling in love. So, like, I am all about that. So it is kind of weird that they are both named Nana. It's kind of like a narcissistic fantasy, but like they are basically complete opposites in any other way. Can I just say that I love Nana and Hachi's relationship? Is every time that Nana is talking about, I mean, like Hachi is talking about Nana, no matter if it's the narration or if it's in the episode, but anytime that she's talking about her, I don't know, there's just something so beautiful and warm. I don't know. I guess that yeah, sure, you could have a platonic relationship with someone, and those feelings could potentially be a lot like falling in love. And maybe it's because there are a lot of different types of love. There are just a lot of ways to love someone and to be as dedicated and committed as if you were in a relationship. Like, sure, that can happen. I totally believe that. And maybe it's because in media it's less explored like female relationships, like best friends, but like actually best friends, soulmate kind of deal. I haven't seen a lot of representations of that, and it can be such a strong bond that it's like falling in love. Like, I think that in recent times they're having a lot more shows and movies that explore other kinds of relationship other than romantic love. And they can, like, your soulmate doesn't necessarily have to be the person that you fall in love with. It's more, it is more nuanced than that. There's a lot of nuances between just in general relationships, and I love the way that Nana's and Hachi's relationship is portrayed in this, because it's so layered and they are so different, but they complement each other. And the fact that they haven't known each other for so long, but they feel so strongly about each other, it's just like a soulmate behavior, you know. And they were roommates. And yeah, but I mean, like, all of that to say that I know that there are a lot of types of soulmates and a lot of types of relationships that can be the most meaningful relationship in your life. But at the same time, I am bisexual, so I have a hard time like relating 100% to having platonic friendships, because you can have them, I've had them, but it's more nuanced because, you know, yeah, for me it's not as restricted per se. The thing of who you fall in love with as other people that just focus like in like straight people or gays or lesbians. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's more nuanced because it's more like, yeah, it happens. So because of that, I just see all of these behaviors with Nana and Hachi, and I think that they're soulmates. Whether that means romantically or platonical relationship, it doesn't matter, because for me, for what I'm seeing, for the way that it's narrated in the future, in each episode, they are soulmates, and that is just beautiful. And yeah, I kind of ship it. I definitely ship it. Because, like, how can you not ship them? But yeah, okay, so the second point, I am worried about where the story is going with Sachiko. Because, I mean, like, I think that Nana actually takes her insecurities quite well, in the sense of, even when she's jealous, she can make a joke about it and kind of communicate, but not really communicating. I don't know if that makes sense. And it was cute when it was like a joke, because it helps her just to get reassured and to voice out concerns, but not as concerns and more like joke manner to keep a light environment. Like, it was cute. But now that there is a cute girl whose name is Sachiko and she works with Shoji, I am worried. I am worried because I am worried. And I don't know. I don't know. I was worried when she got introduced, but I thought, you know what, maybe it's just a funny coincidence. But then we got more screen time of her and I am more concerned. Because I don't trust Shoji, even if he has been kind of okay in these past episodes, and even that is not great, it's just the bare minimum, but he has been kind of okay. And I do like the complicity between him and Hachi. Even then, I don't trust him. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. And it's not very far because he's tall. So I am worried that he might actually cheat on Nana, and I am worried because one of the things that I can't stand, like 90% of the time, like 95% of the time, even in media, in shows or books or whatever, it's the infidelity trope. Like, no, that is just not for me. It's way too close to reality. And no, I admit that there are some times, like some really handpicked specific times and instances where I'm more, forgiving about the whole situation, but this is rubbing me the wrong way. I am worried because no one deserves to get cheated on. Except maybe a cheater, but, nuances. Yeah, no, cheating is where I draw the line. Like, murder is fine. If you want to marry a murderer, that's fine. But infidelity is where I draw the line. And for own experience, I know how hard it can be to get out of a relationship with someone that cheats. Because, like, you know better, but it's not easy to get out. Like, you convince yourself time and again that it will get better. Sorry. Sorry, my brother was calling me. Yeah, but it is difficult. I am not liking that situation, not one bit. Not at all. And I am really worried about that. And yeah, I am really excited about the new band member. I love that segment so much. The music in this show, it's amazing. I just really enjoy all of these episodes. I am so attached to Nana and Hachi, and I just want what's best for them. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this reaction, don't forget to leave a like or a comment. Anything you want would be highly appreciated. And if you want to know when I upload my reactions, I'm going to leave you my Patreon account in the description box down below, and feel free to check it out. I guess that's it, so we'll be seeing each other on the next reaction. Bye!